So today, Thursday morning, 10 o'clock was the time that I was supposed to go riding in a 991 GT3 RS. But I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. But it's only 9 o'clock right now. We'll see. Things can dry up pretty quick here in Tucson. But let me flip the camera around. It's actually slowed down a lot, but it's still pretty wet. Yeah, let's go riding in a race car in this kind of weather. But guess what? We're in Tucson. We need this stuff all that we can get. So I'm not going to complain. If I miss out, I miss out. I'd rather have rain. It is still raining. So we're going to ride maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. But the heck if I'd want to drive a $200,000+ Porsche in this weather, especially when it's track prepped GT3 RS. So GT3 RS is already a race car, and then he's made it even more of a race car. So I don't know that I'd want to take it out on this in this weather. I'll flip the camera around. I'll show you what I mean. That's actually a big deal for us in Tucson. So anytime we're getting a little bit of flooding, but all the plants and the trees. Oh. Yeah, look at that. I love when you can see the water on the trees like that. But yeah, we're loving it. So it's a good trade-off. All right, so not all is law. So what we'll do is I've got a spare fuel filter. Car's up in the air. Car has 61,000 miles on it. I don't know when the fuel filter was done, so let's get it done. So this is really not going to be a how-to video. It's just, of course, me vlogging, you guys coming along with me, seeing what I do in this garage and how I take care of my cars. There's a lot of cool how-to videos out there for the fuel filter. If you guys want to follow along on this one, that is cool. I like that. But if not, no worries. Just listen to me blather, stuff like that. And tomorrow, tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning, I get to go riding in the GT3 RS tomorrow. So all is not lost. I'm super, super excited about that. So that's going to be an awesome time. Yeah, let's get this done. All right, so I've got the crush washer, and then the filter is in there. Boom. So the prior owner had this. That was on their list, as well as like the sunroof and stuff like that. So hey, car's up in the air. Some panels are already out. Let's just keep maintaining this thing. All right, so I do this on the E30 as well. Anytime we do a fuel filter, we pull the fuse for the fuel pump. So in this case, it's number 54, and it's a 20. So I've already pulled the 20. Just goes like right there. So let's start the car. Try to drain some fuel, or at least pressure. All right, so the reason why I do this is there's nothing worse when you remove a fuel filter and there's pressure in the system and it goes everywhere. So my goal is for there not to be any fuel pressure. That should do it. So let's go get this done. All right, there's the fuel filter. And I already had this tray loosened, of course. So all I did was put one screw back in. So all I need to remove that one screw. And then we're gonna get under here and start working. All right, so there's the one tray, and it slides right into here. And then you've got like these little kind of nuts as well. So it looks like, usually I have the car up a little bit higher in the air, but I wasn't intending to do this. So of course I wish it was a little bit higher. Where's my impact? We've got one right here. Let's see if we can get that out. Okay. We'll slide that forward. So to slide those out of the way. And then there's just this last one here. And it's just these right here. This is tricky, holding camera one hand and working with your non-dominant hand. Yep, so we're just right there. These out. go. And now everything is exposed. Oh, it looks really clean. So I heard that the tricky part, so that's where we're gonna loosen. So we'll put our jaws there, and then 19 there, and then the biggest thing here is just making sure I don't screw this part up right here. So I'm gonna try and find a little tripod, put it on a tripod, and show you what's up. All right, vice grips. I don't know what I called them earlier. Chompers, something. I do have an adjustable wrench. I may have to use that instead. I'd feel better, possibly. Let me look.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer.
I suppose you could always unclip this like pulse generator, unclip here. All right, so I just got fed up with the whole thing because I could not for the life of me get this off. This is the original fuel filter, so it's been on there for 20 years. But I couldn't get this off and I feared breaking everything, so I disconnected all the fuel lines, pulled the entire assembly out, and then now it'll unthread. But that was ridiculous, guys. That was a pain in the butt. And pulling these stupid little white clip things off. Some people say it's not hard. I disagree. That sucked. Okay. These are the heavy duties. I wouldn't call them heavy duty. These are medium duty. Not like putting them on with sticky, wet hands. Yeah. This finger's all screwed up from being dislocated, so it doesn't even go straight anymore. It's all crooked. All right, let's make sure we get everything lined up correctly. Arrow this way, arrow that way. It's not like I guess you can really screw it up. Might look to see how much one of these pulse generators are. If it makes sense just to put a new one on. While we're at it, we'll see. I'll start putting this together and then we'll take a look. All right, copper washer on. Screw this back in. I imagine we're okay. It's a fairly low mileage car. I think the big thing is just replacing the fuel filter. You suck. That was intense. They weren't playing around at the factory on that one. They went full ham on that. Well, at least I can do everything right here on the bench and then tighten it up, put it back, stuff like that. I think that should work. Because I'm the one that's going to be servicing the car, I'm not going to put it on ridiculously crazy. But yeah, that's it. And then we can put it back in the car. Gosh, that was a pain. But yeah, you can see under here, that's where one side goes. The pulse generator side goes this side. There's the line there for it. So yeah, I just disconnected the whole thing. So let's go ahead and put it back in.
Trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no trailer for sailoring. Give man a mean by no mean. Give the road. Trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes,
All right, let's get our fuse and put it back.
don't pay. Trailer for sailoring. Cruise the left. Trailer for sailoring.
I like all the fuses facing in the same direction, not that it matters, but that's just me.
Sailoring. Give man a mean.
Aye, aye, aye. Let's put it right there, the camera for right now. All right, 20. Okay, 20's back. All right. Let's see. It's gonna be a little grumbly to start, that we know, because there's a lot of fuel that came out. All right. She's alive. What we need to do is go look underneath. All right, follow me down. Down, down, down. All right, nothing's spraying. There's Jen over there. I can see her little MacBook over there. She's always working. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So we'll start to button everything back up in this area. All right, I'm gonna let the M3 idle here a little bit, get all that fuel going through. That was a pain in the ass, guys. That shouldn't be that hard. Getting that stupid nut to loosen up. For me, I couldn't get it done. I simply didn't have the human strength to get it off. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm a wuss. It's probably what it is. So I just decided to take the whole assembly out, take it to the workbench, and then take it apart. The big thing I worry about is when you're under there wrenching so hard, there's that little elbow off the pulse generator. I don't want to break one of those because then you're definitely going to replace a pulse generator. That I didn't want to do. So I decided to take the whole thing off. So how to... If you want, it's more about just what's up in the driver's Apex garage. What am I working on today? Today happened to be a fuel filter since we weren't in the 991 GT3 RS. But 7:30 tomorrow morning, I will be, and I will post that content ASAP. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. Hit that like button. Drop a comment if you have any comments. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. All right, guys.